sure audio's good. Hi everyone, it's Ryan. Welcome to another marketing tutorial and talk. I'm welcoming you on this Friday, long week. It's been a big one, but we're excited to have you today. Today I'm really excited about the topic. It is HubSpot, near and dear to our heart. We've used a lot of CRMs over the years. Everything I've worked with companies that use Salesforce, I've worked with companies that use Zoho, but really HubSpot has become our kind of go-to. We are HubSpot partners, so I am biased, obviously, but I love this tool. I want to show you some of the top level, the best things that we like about this tool today. And then what we're going to do is Wednesday of this coming week, we're going to go a little hands-on. I'm going to show you how to set up some pipelines and some really great things that can help you with your customer relationship management software. Again, we are going to be in the HubSpot atmosphere. What I did want to say is that a lot of the tools out there, some of which I mentioned by name, they can be used great for your organization. So although we are biased, I want to say that if the tool fits and it does the job for you, fantastic. And also I want to reiterate one other thing. Just throwing a tool at something doesn't mean it's going to be great for your organization. So sometimes it takes the right key players, the right role players to make sure that it makes sense and how you can scale and grow as an organization. So with that said, let's get right into it. We are talking obviously about HubSpot. Could I get a charger, please, Christian? I'm low on my battery. But I want to talk about something in particular, and that is how HubSpot can really bring in not just the customer relationship aspect of the tool, but also how it brings in other avenues, aka service, how you can service your potential clients or customers. Thank you. And how you can really grow from that standpoint. So there's some things that are pretty interesting. Give me 1 second while I plug in. There's some things that are pretty interesting about the tool from the standpoint of how you can scale. And it's really geared for growth and for making sure you're not letting someone slip through the cracks. And that's the whole point of any good organization is, hey, we don't want to forget people. And I know no organization says, oh, we don't care about people, we just care about money. Well, okay, some organizations do, but the whole point is you don't want that culture. You want to create a culture and bring in tools that can really help you guys grow overall. And that's what I love most about HubSpot is really they go not with a funnel system. I mean, obviously top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel, yes. But it's more about a wheel, the HubSpot wheel, which I'm going to go over a little bit more on Wednesday of this coming week, so I'm going to tease that out there. But what I like about it is it does give you kind of, even just on a contact sheet, it gives you, hey, what company they work for, which is obvious, but it gives you, hey, my notes, my phone calls, all my other little touches that I've done with this individual and how we've tried to establish or build a relationship if it's a prospect. It also includes deals. Last week and actually earlier this week, we did a demo on Proposify. And so as you can see over here, I know you might not be able to see from there, but you can have those deals where they start to list all the deals you've worked with this potential client or this customer. And so it really helps you kind of build that history or longevity of your relationship. And that's what we like a lot about HubSpot. I do want to talk about one other thing today. The CRM is so powerful. I absolutely love it and adore it. But I want to talk about the contact in itself. So you get the very basics, aka, hey, here's all your contacts. How do we manage them? How do we make sure we keep nurturing them? I absolutely love their app. It makes it so fast to pull something up. Yesterday, or was it the day before, me and Matt were jumping into a meeting and it's like, oh, I'll pull it up real quick on HubSpot. And he's able to access it right there so quickly on his phone. I know that's almost all CRMs have that. But again, it's nice that we were on a call and guess what? I called through HubSpot and we were able to take the notes in HubSpot CRM. So there's no like, oh, we got to go take the notes in the meeting email notes and then put them in. It's all just one nice package. And I think HubSpot does a really good job establishing that overall system. Also, emailing directly from HubSpot. I know it's done everywhere, but I love the way emails can be done, not just of sending quotes where you can actually build the quote in HubSpot and send it directly from it. It tracks it, it monitors it, sees how it's going, but also you can set up meetings and schedule meetings, and you can have your dashboard for your sales team set up with how many emails went out, how many quotes were open, how many PDFs were open. So it really builds in that dynamic ability to track how a client's doing and how you're really building that relationship or not building that relationship. And I want to address the negative because sometimes that's where tools can help you not let people slip through the cracks. That's key. Scheduling, you can set up and we're going to do this a little bit on Wednesday, where you can really have your sequences set up where you can schedule out emails to make sure you're following up. And it doesn't need to be emails. It could be, hey, I'm going to add a task if I'm Matt, I'm going to add a task to make sure I call this person. If I want to at some point add a task in there to make sure Ryan is ready and prepared for that call or what have you. So the ability to do that is really, it's not just cross-functional, it makes it where you can really grow and nurture your client base or your prospect base. And again, I already mentioned communication track and all of that. So a lot of great things you can do. The sales pipeline, I'm going to talk a little bit about on Wednesday when we do our on-hands demo. And that is really setting up your overall, hey, here's how we're going to sequence and build out not just current customers, but definitely new prospects. Maybe it's a discovery call, and then it's a kickoff after they see the contract and approve, and you can have all your sequences. As I talked about earlier in the week, Proposify, you can really integrate that where your proposals could be a specific stage, and then you can go to either a win or a loss based on if a client accepts the proposal. So a lot of power using these two tools in tandem. But HubSpot in and of itself makes it where your sales pipelines, you can build them custom to you. We have a specific methodology in how we do that. Please let us know if you're interested. We can set up a call, and Matt and I can talk you through how we see it from a standpoint of engagement and how you can really set up success for your organization. But when it comes down to it, HubSpot sets up a nice cornerstone in which you can grow, which you can scale, and which you can really nurture and make sure your clients are engaged with you and you're engaged with them, and you can build good quantifiable and qualified relationships. Not just spam, it's legit relationships. Okay, so with that said, stages, sequences, those are a lot of things I talked about, deal tracking, close rates. Those are things that are obviously instrumental. We set percentages to each one of those columns as a lead nurtures throughout the system, so you can kind of see how it's going, where they're at. It makes sales meetings actually fun. We had our sales meeting yesterday, and it was engaging because it was fun. We could all kind of talk about where we're at with certain leads and what have you. Okay. So ready to take CRM head on? We're doing a tech tutorial on Wednesday. If you do have additional questions, I know I went pretty quickly through this today. We're still under 10 minutes, right, give or take? But if you do have questions, please feel free to reach out to us. I'll give you our 800 number right here, our 800 number, 800-959-1910. You can also call us directly. That's fine. You even got my cell phone, so weird spammers can spam me. But the whole idea is reach out to us if you have questions. We are in Land O'Lakes, Florida. It's north of Tampa. We love what we do. We're passionate about what we do. We love seeing clients grow from, hey, we were just generating a handful of leads a month to slow down. We just got 30 leads in this weekend. We can't handle anymore. That's ideal. And in some cases, that's more of a business service. But if you're a product, man, maybe you went from 10 sales a month to hundreds of sales a month. That's what our goal is, and HubSpot and these tools can help you achieve that. And we're partners with these tools, and we see that they can help you grow at a multiplication way, not necessarily a sum and addition way. So thank you so much for joining us today. Please feel free to follow us on YouTube and all of our social networks, aka Facebook, Instagram. If you want to send direct messages, please feel free to direct message us. I want to tease out one other thing. On August 17th, we are going to be running a campaign, website. What are we calling them? Website performance evaluations, and they're going to be fantastic for you. They're free, so please be checking that out. We're going to be putting it on our homepage so you can see kind of like, oh wow, this is where we're at, this is where we should go. Make sure you follow us on social. We'll be putting it on our social networks as well. It's free. We're adding value back to our community and our world. So thanks so much. Have a great one, and have a really, really good week.